You know, people talk about being strong, about staying positive, keeping your head up, don't let life break you. But nobody talks about the moments where you already feel broken, where you wake up and it feels like your soul is carrying 20 different weights and you don't even know which one to put down first. And sometimes life doesn't hit you with one thing, it hits you with everything at the same time. And I know that because 2025 humbled me in the most humbling way ever. Life hits you with stress, loss, memories, regret, loneliness, guilt you never dealt with. Guilt you never dealt with, pain you never talked about, dreams that feel too far to reach. And you find yourself asking, what do I do when it's all too much? Where do I go when I feel powerless? And here's the truth, and it's the truth that I realize most people avoid. You don't need a fix everything when life gets heavy. Like, you just need to feel it. We grow up being taught how to hide our emotions like they're dangerous. Don't get angry, don't cry, don't look weak, don't let people see you hurting. But that's how you break a person faster. That's how, not by what they feel, but by convincing them they're not allowed to feel it. They're not allowed to feel their emotions because your emotions aren't mistakes. They aren't flaws. They aren't signs of weakness. They are signals. They're teachers. They are messengers in a way. Water break, my bad. And anger isn't just anger. It's the realization something crossed a boundary you didn't even know you had. And sadness isn't just sadness, it's proof you cared about something real, something you weren't ready to lose. And guilt isn't just guilt, it's your heart trying to show you a place that needs healing or growth. Fear isn't just fear, it's the signs you're stopping or you're stepping into something unfamiliar, something that might change you. And the worst thing you can do, and trust me, I know that from experience, is to bottle all that up because you're taught since a younging to be strong because the world told you to be strong. And look, real strength isn't silence. Real strength is honesty because sometimes strength is crying. Sometimes strength is saying I'm not okay. Sometimes stress whoa, sometimes strength is sitting pain with your pain instead of running away from it. And you don't need a perfect moment to feel any of this. You don't need a quiet room or a deep conversation or a perfect time to break down. Your emotions don't need perfection. They just need permission. Express them, let them out, talk to someone, journal, pray, meditate, go on walks, connect with your higher self, go to the gym and lift something heavy, sit with yourself and breathe in the dark. Feel those emotions or feel the emotions that are trying to move through you. Because the truth is, it hurts but heals. The truth hurts but it heals. And if you don't release your emotions, you will eventually collapse under the weight of them because they're heavy. They're heavy to carry around every day. That's why life feels heavy sometimes. Not because you're weak, but because you're carrying too much alone. Because you weren't designed to hold every heartbreak, every mistake, every disappointment, every fear inside your chest forever. It's not how what you're supposed to do. And trust me, I get it. I've been there. I've been the one who kept to myself because I don't want to be a burden to people. And I've always had this philosophy that I need to solve it by myself first before I can ask people for help. And if I fail by doing it alone, by doing it by myself, then that's my permission to ask for help. And it only took me so far. I Sometimes I became someone I wasn't by hiding my feelings, by hiding my anger, my stress, my insecurities, everything. I know that feeling when everything is too much. You go insane. You go mentally insane, literally and in humor. When you feel powerless, when you feel like you're failing at life, and when you feel like you're not enough for the people you love or even yourself. But feeling powerless doesn't mean you're lost. It doesn't mean you're broken. It doesn't mean you're falling apart. It just means that you're human. And being human is messy. It's painful, it's emotional, but it's also beautiful because no matter how heavy life gets, you're still here. No matter how much you go down, you're still trying. You're still waking up. You're still carrying a heart that refuses to stop feeling. And that is strength. So, what do you do when everything gets too heavy? You allow yourself to feel. You allow yourself to break, to release, to be human. Because once the emotions stop being trapped inside you, they stop controlling you. You come back cleaner, calmer, softer, and stronger. Shout out Gojo. Because you're not powerless, you're just overwhelmed. And that is something you can rise from. Once, one emotion at a time, one breath at a time, and one honest moment at a time. Keep feeling, keep expressing, keep on moving, keep on balling regardless. That's how you survive the weight. That's how you eventually rise from it. And you need to always remember no matter how much life you try to live, you can't hide from the way you feel. So you can distract yourself as much as you want, but one day, all these emotions that you've been suppressing will come out, whether you like it or not. And it's about what to do when those emotions come out. And you're never, never alone. You should never feel alone expressing your feelings. Trust me, there are people who are willing to listen. I'm willing to listen. If you ever feel like you want to express yourself, you can always hit me up. I'm always down to listen because you are not alone. You're not powerless. You're not weak. Just by expressing your emotions, by expressing how you feel and what is bothering you, that makes you already stronger than most people because it takes real courage to express how you feel, actually to talk from the heart and actually say what's on your mind and literally say what's on your mind and not sugarcoat anything. So don't forget, stay real.